Here we go, 24,091. Where's the knives gone? There it is. Knife up here. We got the fiver double up of Series 2. What will I get? We are about to find out. We start off with an outburst silver of Freddie Anderson for Carolina. And, well, first pack in, why not? Young Guns Celebrini. 1 for 1. Retire. I'm done. Young Guns for the Sharks. Celebrini. I do recommend getting that one graded, whoever has that. Congratulations. Playlist for Florida of Barkov. We've got a Young Guns canvas for the Devils of KC. Renewed of Ottinger for Dallas. On tour for LA Kings. Portraits for Carolina of Nadeau. Young Guns of Cooley for the Sharks. And a Bolduc for the Blues. Welcome aboard. Program of Excellence. Canvas black and white variant of Joshua Waugh. Bang for your puck sparkle of Jones for the Hawks. And the Electricity Kachuk for Florida. Electricity Sparkle Ovechkin for the Caps. Young Guns for the Sharks of Romanov. Electricity of Caulfield for Montreal. Bang for your puck, Bouchard for the Oilers. Blown Fist for Pittsburgh Young Guns. Oh la la of Anderson for Carolina. Canvas of Newhook for Montreal. Portrait of Lambert for Winnipeg. And a playlist of Kucherov for Tampa. Was it not written up then? Well, how's in the system still? Or can you check to see if it is? We got a canvas of Point for Tampa. Robert Thomas renewed for the Blues. And a heater for the Leafs of Matthews. On tour for Tampa. Young Guns for the Oilers of Philp. And a welcome aboard of Bork for Dallas. We got an exclusive, still 100 for Tampa of Radish. Dazzlers of Zellweger for the Ducks. Renewed, Austin Matthews for the Leafs. It was written up? Okay. On tour for Calgary. Young Guns for Boston of Bussy. And an Olala Georgiev for Colorado. Canvas of Pietrangelo for Vegas. Bang of Kapanen for the Blues. Electricity of Marchand for Boston. He's no Yoda. Yoda is very Zen-like, so... We've got number to 250 for Vegas Deluxe of Hag. Dazzlers of Sorokin for the Islanders. Renewed for the Maple Leafs of Nylander. We got a Portraits Ovechkin for the Caps. Mancini, Young Guns for the Rangers. Olala for the Panthers of Bobrovsky. Canvas for the Preds Yossi, on tour for the Penguins. Welcome aboard, Geeky for Tampa. Choo-choo. No, wait, that's not the right one. Struble, Outburst Silver for Montreal. Young Guns for Tampa of Geeky. Electricity, Bedard for Chicago. We got a welcome aboard Sparkle Mishkov for Philly, Comesso for the Hawks Young Guns, Olala for Minnesota of Marc-Andre Fleury. Canvas of Gustin for the Wild. Renewed of Marner for the Leafs, and an on tour of the Winnipeg Jets. Canvas of Lindgren for the Caps. Portraits of Zellweger for the Ducks. Playlist for the Oilers, Leon Draisaitl. Ooh, man, this guy's following me lately. Number to 25 for Seattle. Outburst red of Tanev. Brandon Tanev. We got a bang of Hedman for Tampa. And a Blake for Carolina Young Guns. And an Olala for Vancouver of Demko. On tour, Carolina, Young Guns of Ivan for the Avs. Electricity for LA of Kopitar. We got a black and white variant canvas of Besser for the Canucks. On tour, Sparkle for the Devils. Electricity of Aho for Carolina. On a heater, Troy Terry for the Ducks. Young Guns teammates, Philadelphia. And a welcome aboard Stan Colgan for Dallas. Canvas of Neighbors for the Blues. Renewed Sorokin for the Islanders. And a bang of Parayko for the Blues. Just gotta move a few things here. Get myself organized. All right. So, just an FYI, guys, I do think that Credentials, Fiver and the Tenor, are the ones that we should attack. That Fiver has a boatload of $10 to $30 spots that I bet you are going to do very, very, very well, exactly like we did on release. We got an Outburst Silver of Miro Shnischenko for the Caps. Young Guns for the Penguins of Blomqvist. Electricity Patterson for Vancouver. Canvas, which would be a rando between the Leafs and the Devils, Matthews Hughes. Renewed of McAvoy for Boston. Portraits of Othman for the Rangers. Ooh, very nice. Number to 100. Young Guns exclusives. Siplikov for the Islanders. Young Guns exclusives. I do recommend getting that one graded, whoever's got the Islanders. On tour for Minnesota, Young Guns of Romanov for the Sharks, and a playlist for the Avalanche, Makar. I am killing this break already. Electricity Sparkle for Philly of Konechny, Ponomera for Carolina Young Guns. Welcome aboard, Celebrini for the Sharks. We've got a fluorescence for the Minnesota Wild. Kuznetsov. Sparkle Portrait of Suzuki for Montreal. Oh la la for Boston of Swayman. Bang of Pedersen for Vancouver. Young Guns for the Devils of Casey. Electricity of Barzal for the Islanders. We've got a canvas of Lindholm for the Bruins. Bang of Jack-Eye for Montreal. Oh la la for Calgary of Dustin Wolf. Canvas for the Oilers of Skinner. Renewed Young Guns of Sider for the Red Wings. And on a heater, Nylander for the Leafs. On a heater, Malkin for the Penguins. LaRue Young Guns for the Preds. And a Suzuki Young Guns, playlist for Montreal. We got a Dazzlers for the Islanders, Horvat. Renewed for the Rangers of Fox. High gloss, number to 10, Trevor Lewis for the LA Kings. High gloss, number to 10. We've got a portrait of Makar for the Avs. Thompson, Young Guns for the Sharks. Electricity of Eklund for the Sharks. Canvas of Burns for the Canes, on tour for Montreal, and an oh la la for Seattle of Grubauer. All right. I think we're doing quite well in this break. Celebrini, Siplikov, Outburst Red out of 25, a high gloss out of 10, and we still have 2 boxes to go. See you, man. We've got an Outburst Silver for Seattle of Tolvanen, Young Guns for the Penguins, McGroarty, and a welcome aboard of Mailou for Montreal. We got a Program of Excellence of Lamoureux. Can anyone let me know the team on that one? Barkov, Young Guns renewed for the Panthers, and a Bang of Ovechkin for the Caps. On a heater for Vegas of Eichel, Young Guns of Casey for the Devils, Electricity of Kyle Connor for the Jets. Lamoureux, who was that one for? Fluorescence for Dallas of Maverick Bork, on tour Sparkle for the Hawks, and an oh la la for the Rangers of Shesterkin. Oh la la Sparkle for the Hawks of Mrazek. Ratty for Utah Young Guns, Coyotes, and a Kadri for Calgary Electricity. Canvas for Dallas of Ben, on tour for Anaheim, and a welcome aboard for Chicago of Nazar. Bang of Pasternak for Boston. Well, answered my question there. Lamoureux for Utah, and a playlist of Panarin for the Rangers. We got a portrait of Mishkov for Philly. Leroux, Young Guns for Nashville. Oh la la for the Maple Leafs of Joseph Wool. We got a canvas of Dunn for Seattle. Renewed for Calgary of Kachuk. And a portrait of Nazar for Chicago. We've got a population count 500 for Tampa Bay of Geeky. Dazzlers of Hyman for the Oilers. Renewed for the Avalanche of Rantanen. On tour of Ottawa, Young Guns of Poultier for the Devils. And a Electricity of Keller for the Coyotes. Canvas for the Penguins of Bunting. Portrait of Darlene for Buffalo. Oh la la for the Ducks of Gibson. Oh la la. Last box in this awesome start to the evening. I don't think I changed the We Are Live button. I will change that when I'm done this. If someone wants to for sure remind me, just in case I don't. That would be awesome. Outburst Silver for Montreal of Kirby Doc. Young Guns for Calgary of Klapka. And a Celebrini, welcome aboard for the Sharks. Canvas Young Guns for Philadelphia of Kolosov. Renewed of Besser for Vancouver. On tour for the Devils. We got a portrait of Will Smith for the Sharks. Young Guns teammates for the Ducks of Gauthier and Zellweger. And an oh la la of Dustin Wolf for Calgary. We got a clear cut for San Jose of Ruta. Bang Sparkle of Timo Meier for the Devils. playlist of Suzuki for Montreal. We've got a playlist Sparkle Makar for the Avs, Morrison Young Guns for Seattle, and an Oh La La for Seattle of Grubauer. We got an on-tour Chicago Young Guns for the Islanders of Siplikov, Electricity Eklund for the Sharks. Canvas of Comfer for the Red Wings, on a heater of McDavid for the Oilers, and a welcome aboard Josh Doan for Utah. Canvas of McAvoy for Boston, renewed of Forsberg for the Preds, and a bang Jones Hawks. We've got a bang for the Avs of Makar, Young Guns of Lee for the Kings, Electricity for Buffalo of Dahlin. On Tour Black variant for the Devils, Dazzlers for the Devils of Heischer, and Shesterkin for the Rangers, renewed. We got a portrait for Dallas of Miro Heiskanen, Utah Young Guns of Ratty, Oh La La for the St. Louis Blues of Binnington. Canvas Drysdale for the Ducks, or Flyers, bang for Timo Meier for the Devils, and a playlist of Mick David for the Oilers. All right. Now I just got to quickly get the left and the right. To the left, to the left. And 1, 2, and a big 3, the left, which is the Devils.